can a realtor or another professional help their client in the down payment? Number one, can they take money from their family or friends? What are the rules for that?
Great question, Dr. Khan. The down payment on a property is very specific with all loan programs. You cannot get seller concessions or realtor concessions on down payment money because the rules in the mortgage industry, they think they're getting you to buy the house by giving you something, and it's not allowed. But what they can do is they can help you with closing costs. The seller can help pay your closing costs, and you can receive closing cost assistance from, closing costs can come from the seller or different parties to the transaction. Down payment specific can come from a close family member, mother, father, or a partner, a spouse. But that's the limitation on down payment gifting.
Is there any cash requirements in terms of like the seasoning requirements for the cash? Like if I get money, it has to stay for a certain period of time in my bank, and are there any such requirements for that?
When you go to apply for a mortgage, they want to season or source your money. And it's because the greatest rate of foreclosures and defaults are where people are paying other people to buy houses for them. So it's very strict. When you apply for a loan, they're going to look at your bank statements for the last 2 months. I'm going to look at those. And if I see a deposit of any amount of money that's not typical, it's not typically your paycheck, it's not typically, side money, then we're going to want to know where that money came from. We want to source that money, and it needs to be seasoned unless it's a gift. And then there are documentation requirements, like you have to prove that your relative gave you the money by looking at their bank account. You have to show that you received the money from them directly, that it was directly deposited into your account. There's a list of items that are required when it comes to down payment funds for closing.
So it can't be a loan from a relative. It has to be listed as a gift.
Exactly. And remember, loans are going to be counted in your debt ratio. And there's a gift form that says this money came from mom and no repayment necessary, and both people need to sign that.